Yeah, let's go, everybody. Bucks World. This your boy JB, aka Spoken. And we got my dog.
What's up? It's B Ham.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
day. Good
Yeah,
day.
y'all see he's trying to get that food out the corner of his mouth. He's trying to get out the corner of his mouth. Now he's trying to put his hand over his mouth, trying to look like he all perfect and stuff like that. Like he ain't got no flaws or imperfections and stuff like that. But I just want to let y'all know that the Bucks won. We won 28-22. My God, did I put recapo? I put recapo. My God, I can't win for losing. I just can't win for losing. I really just can't. But yeah, man, the Bucks won today. 20. Come on, man. I'm behind, man. I can't help it that you eating.
22.
All right, I can't help that you. Yeah, okay, thank you. The Bucks won 28-22. I want to go ahead and get into it, man. The Buccaneers, man. Tom Brady, man, absolutely stunning. You know, he had one interception. He was 34 for 42, 297, two touchdowns, one interception. Leonard Fournette, 22 carries, 81 yards, 3.7, two touchdowns. Ronald Jones, 5 for 20. And let's give it to Antonio Brown, who almost had 100 yards. Mike Evans had 27 yards. Antonio had one touchdown as well. 9 for 93, Antonio Brown. 6 for 49, OJ Howard. It was good to see OJ Howard kind of get it in today because OJ Howard has been kind of missing in action for a while, and he hasn't kind of gotten that juice flowing since Jameis Winston. Also, too, um, Shaq Barrett did an amazing job today on the field, man, applying all that pressure. He only got one. He only got a half a sack out of it all, but the way that man was all over that field today, it seemed like the dude was, it seemed like it was more than just a half a sack. It seemed like he was there for a lot of things. Shaq Barrett was there to disrupt a lot of crucial plays, such as 3rd and 1 or 3rd and long, or even fourth and 1, 4th and long. Not too many 4th and longs by the Eagles. I thought they would go by. I thought they would try to convert a lot more. 3rd down conversion, 4th down conversion, but they really didn't. And let's give a shout out to D White today. D White, 4 tackles, 1 assistant tackle, and that's pretty much it. And Vita Bear actually had a sack today, a whole sack early in the game, and JPP with a half a sack at the same time, I believe. So today with Vita Bear's defense. No, not Vita Bear's defense. Devin White's defense. It was his defense today. Your boy, um, your boy Levante David wasn't there today, so he kind of had to play the fence and get a ball till to get live 45. I felt offensively we did our thing. Um, I don't really see any flaws. I mean, Jamel Dean got an interceptions today. The only thing is Richard Sherman, he was out early in the game, and um, we're just waiting to see how that is. It's clear as day that Richard Sherman has definitely lost a step. When he was covering Devontae Smith early in the game, he was committing uh, pass interferences and stuff like that, and that's stuff that we really don't need for our ball club. But he ended up getting taken out of the game. But I gotta really give if I had to give an award to a step up player, it would have to be wasn't it Crockle?
Cockrell.
Yeah, Cockrell.
Cockrell.
Oh, that guy there. I mean, not even just today, but even just every game he has played for us, he has shown to us that he can be, I wouldn't say a starter, but he is showing why he should be and why he should be on the field. The dude has broken up amazing coverages today that would have got them a good look. He's been doing that for the past couple games, to be honest. I don't really see too many holes in his game, not too much, but he's obviously not a first string cornerback, but he's there for a good reason. And I would say, he deserves to stay. He earned his spot. Devin White, good job with leading your defense. And the reason why Brandon's not talking is because he was just, I guess, too busy not to watch the Bucs, and he just don't care about the Bucs. And that's
no,
the
I was,
reason
I
why
was.
a real Bucs fan is gonna know what's happening with the Bucs, and that's just what it is. And obviously, we never got
I
that.
was
So,
going to
that's what it
let
is.
let you enjoy your moment. I mean, I was going to chime in, but I mean, honestly, the game was too close for me. But Tom
Yeah,
Brady
it was
did what
cool,
Tom
but you
Brady
didn't watch
does.
it. You didn't watch it.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it. You really didn't watch it.
You know,
What I did say, I said that the Bucs needed to have a 21 point um difference in order to have our type of ball game. Now, mind you, what kind of team out there can just say, well, we just need to be up by 21 points and we'll have the game sold up? Most teams ain't finished. I feel like every team can say that, but I feel like the Bucs depend on that 21 points. And if we get 14 points, then we're gonna play catch up. I know if we play, if we're up by 14 points, or even trailing by 14 points, that's bad on either end of the ball. On the other end of the ball, if we're up, that's cool. But I know us as a team, we cannot be down by 14 points. We have to at least make it 21 or 28. If it ain't that, we got some problems on our hands, and that's what you saw today, B-Ham. So I'm gonna politely let you go ahead and do your thing. That's what happened. That's what I saw. That's what I seen. But go ahead and do your thing, B-Ham.
no,
I mean, you're here for a reason.
I'm here because the Buccaneers got another W and they 5-1 on the season.
Okay, and what complaint you got?
I have no
All
complaints.
Brandon's weekly complaint. Brandon's weekly complaint.
I have
complaints.
I have no complaints today, except it's almost getting too redundant right now. I mean, we know our secondary is hurt. It's hurt. It's hurt.
You gotta say secondary again?
They hurt. And I think.
So what do you want, bro?
You said Richard Sherman.
They gave up more points with Carlton Davis and SMB. They gave up more points with Carlton Davis and SMB there than without him. Let's talk about it.
What I'm saying is not so teams are going to score. This is the NFL. You would hope every team, no matter their record, has pros on their team. So teams are going to score. Teams are going to surprise you, do things like today. Jalen Hurts had a good chunk of yards rushing. His passing numbers weren't really that, spectacular. And that's what I'm surprised the Eagles didn't do a lot of. But
was spectacular.
I said it wasn't spectacular.
Oh, okay. Okay.
When you look at his numbers. But no, I mean, again, in a short week, there's no complaints. The Bucs play Sunday, come back and play a Thursday night game, and on the road, and they got a W, 5-1. Hopefully, not having play Sunday, so they got a little extended, week. Hopefully, these injuries, people.
We can forget trying to sign people at this point. As far as cornerbacks and stuff, we can just forget it, to be honest, because we might as well roll what we got, man, to be honest. We might as well. And Richard Sherman is out with a hamstring. When I saw it, I mean, I got to be real, man. Good big shout out to Devin White, man. That was his defense tonight. He did a damn good job. I got to give it to him. I got to give it to my dog at Live 45. And also shout out to Mike Evans for following me this week. Brandon was a little jealous of that. He didn't say nothing. But I'll let him have it.
That's all right.
Oh, it's all right. See? Haters. Don't it sound like it? I think I'm going to go to the hookah bar tonight because of you.
I mean, honestly, I have no complaints. I mean, the Bucs got a W, they got a W. That's what you go travel. Again, short week, that's what you do.
Well, I guess Brandon ain't really got much to say tonight, because he didn't watch the game. Man. Y'all know Brandon would have a lot more things to say. Brandon must not be a real Bucs fan because he didn't watch the game. So, I mean, who y'all think is the real Bucs fan here?
I'm being realistic today. Short week.
Hey, Trey, please. Trey, I'm damn near begging you at this point. Please please come live and talk to
I
BM.
don't.
And Trey was
I don't.
live. Hey, you better be lucky. I can't put my live up. I can't put it up because I said some BS at the end of my live, and I had to take it off. And I felt like that was a waste of my hours. But you know what, Trey, please join in and talk to this man, B-Ham. Please join in because Trey was there, B-Ham, and now I feel like you ain't got nothing to say because you ain't watched the game.
No, I mean, again, as talking about the secondary, I mean, we know that's the weakness of the team. So, like me beating, it's like it's beating a dead horse now.
Brandon, I did more deeper research today. All right, brother. So let me go ahead and help you out, if it makes you feel any better. All right. Yeah, we did look this up. All right. Now look this up. Now check it out. The Buccaneers were attempted at and passing 225 times prior to this game. All right. No other team has been attempted at that much except the Seattle Seahawks, and they ain't even got no losing record. All right. Now, they gave it the most first downs, the most passing yards, all that stuff. You're right. But guess what? The Bucs came fourth. I think in fourth place when it came to turnovers and interception. Yeah, they ranked number 4 in interception. They're ranked number 1 in run. But guess what, too? The Bucs are ranked. The Bucs are ranked number 1. They're ranked dead last when it comes to being ran against. They're ranked last. So then they're ranked number 1 when it comes to being attempted on the most in the past. So that clearly shows us every week that people give the hell up for real. So we're gonna add my boy Trey Flock into this thing. Trey, I'm to you, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the trade. Trey, what it is, boy?
What it do?
Hey, before you talk trash to my dog, B-Ham.
I just want to know, did you talk about that secondary yet?
Ain't no.
Before y'all do that, before you do that, Trey, here you go. I'm gonna let you go ahead and see my boy.
Did he talk about the secondary yet?
Our boy who won us a championship. You know he's a Steelers fan, right, B-Ham?
I'm about to say Steelers probably won't AB back because Juju is out for the season. So
I was saying I ain't never seen him this quiet.
No, I mean, I don't have any. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds.
No, ain't no 2 seconds. No. But you see, he a local newsman though, right? So don't make him look bad now. Don't cuss at him because you cuss at him, it's gonna cost him his job. All right.
You know, right? I ain't gonna cuss at him.
So protect my dog, protect us tonight. All right. Hey, you see that microphone in his hand?
He mute the mic too?
No, he's a whole newsman for real, bro.
Hey, dog. Hey, man. He gotta hear you.
There you go. There you go.
As my thing is, as I said, there's no point in talking about the secondary. We know that is the weakness of the Bucs, and like I told, this was a short week, so you're just glad to get out with a W. They played on Sunday, got on the road, went to Philly. Philly's not a horrible, terrible team. Philly had and I'm a fan of Jalen Hurts.
Well, they don't have
I like
a terrible
to see him play.
They just happen to be.
My point is that they're going through a growing stretch. They got a young quarterback. Jalen Hurts.
They're not terrible.
I said they're not a terrible team. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to put words in my mouth. So at the point of talking about the secondary, I mean, a W is a W.
Okay.
Y'all trying to make me talk. Y'all want me to talk about secondary.
See Sherman go out.
I did. I hope he and as JB was alluding to that his play I had no high expectations for Richard Sherman. Anything was going to be better for the Bucs than what they had. So I didn't expect Seattle Seahawks Richard Sherman to come in. No.
So have they put a timetable on how long he's gonna be out?
Not yet. I'm trying to look at post game stuff.
Look, you sipping and everything. Where you been? Why you watch the game?
Did you really believe what JB said? Now I had prior obligations.
Why you watch the game, bro?
I did watch the game actually. Not the whole game, but some of it. I had prior obligations.
Hey Trey, you hear that right?
Yeah, that's something else, man. I'm talking prime time football. I'm talking about man of the hour. And you talking about prior obligations.
I have prior obligations that pay my bills.
Come on, man. You know, hey man, Trey, I don't tell you now. You know what the man going through now. Come on, give him some slack. You feel me? Hey, I can't let my dog go through the slump like that. So I gotta kind of bring my dog up. So let's get to it, Trey. So let's get to it, Trey. What's your problem with B-Ham?
This secondary that he's talking about. My problem when he said y'all had the worst secondary, I'm just like,
technically on paper we do, but we don't.
I guess it don't be looking like that.
But we don't have the worst secondary though. We really don't, but on paper we do.
Cause y'all. That's why I had to ask, was he a real Bucs fan? Cause like.
Oh, I'm a Bucs fan since we was 0 and.
This man is he's a real Bucs fan. Don't get it twisted. He's a real one. No, he's a real
I've been
one.
since the pewter days of getting tore up by Barry Sanders to Trent Dilfer to Sean King to Warwick Dunn to Mike Glennon to Josh Freeman.
So who right behind y'all on paper then?
In what category? Defensively, offensively?
Defense.
What?
When I said secondary, I'm talking about.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, Trey?
I was saying defensively.
Like secondary or just what?
Yeah, just
as a whole.
I think it's the Seahawks. I think it is.
I think it may be the Seahawks too. I think it is.
We got them Sunday night. Where you think I'm gonna be at?
Because the Seahawks, I know the Seahawks are second to last in passing defense, right along with us.
That's what I was talking about, passing defense. Now the Bucs though have an anomaly because the Bucs run defense is number one. So naturally,
didn't I just tell you what it was? I'm not going to let you have it.
But what I'm saying is, so naturally,
Trey, listen to this. The Buccaneers run defense are ran on the lease. All right, listen to that. Right, the lease.
You know this.
Okay, the lease. So we have the lease yards, right? And the most yard we gave up was 15 yards prior to this game. I think we gave up probably more than that this game. I think we gave it like 20. Now we're attempted on the most passing wise as well. So
because as a coach, you're not going to run on the
most first downs, the most damn near everything except touchdown, and we up there.
So
y'all ain't gonna get me to complain about the second. I have no complaints about the secondary today. We are a depleted unit. Now, what I have been saying is that the secondary needs help. That is the truth. That is when Sean Murphy. That's true.
We ran out of money, bro.
But Jalen wasn't doing a lot of running tonight. So
who?
Hurt.
He was. He had 2 touchdowns, but he didn't really rack up no yards.
But look how close they were. What they were like?
But he really didn't rack up no yards. Let's talk about it, bro. He didn't rack up no yards. Brandon, look at my stats, bro. How many yards Jalen Hurts had today, y'all?
He had 44 yards rushing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's terrible for him.
Okay then, and look against the Bucs with no.
I told you his stats was terrible tonight.
Yeah, I'm saying especially the running. That's just horrible for him.
He had 115 yards passing. That's not nothing to shout about. And I think he had like 44 yards rushing. I'm trying to.
Let me see.
So what would y'all say? I think the Bucs did their thing. I mean, considering this, and this is my research before the game. Before the game, the Philadelphia Eagles, I wrote this down. It's right here. The Philadelphia Eagles were 14th in rushing offense and 19th in passing offense before they played the Bucs. That's nothing. I already knew the game was finna go sour. You can't run. You're 14th in that, and you're 19th in passing, bro. If you don't get your little,
I just will say as Hall of Fame.
Because on paper, only 115 passing and 44 rushing.
That ain't nothing. So you give all the credit to the Bucs, right?
Yeah. I will say as
that's a good team. That's a good team to me, but Brandon can't say otherwise.
No, it is. And
I think really it was the penalty that was killing y'all tonight.
It was
100. I don't know what
penalty tonight.
We've been
y'all just set the record tonight, didn't it? Wasn't it like the most?
Did you see Richard Sherman get burnt tonight? Did you see that?
We've been the most penalized team.
No, Brandon,
forever.
did you see it? Because if you didn't see it, don't say nothing, Brandon.
I didn't. I'm not about to. What I was about to say is because you talking about greatness. I was about to say I agree with the.
You saw it, right, Trey?
Yeah,
bro, Brandon.
I agree with the
Brandon. Richard got burnt tonight,
and I want to say he was hurt. What, the very next play, or was that same play?
Bro, he got. I say like 2 plays later, he had to call out.
Yeah, when he touched you, he
was. To be honest, I think he got hurt because of how much he had to use them legs against Devontae Smith.
Yeah, he worked.
He worked
them couple plays.
Devontae Smith is quick, but what I was going to say, as Troy Aikman said on the broadcast, great teams find ways to win. That's what the Bucs did. Great teams always find a way to win.
We didn't find a way to win.
It was a 6-point game. But what I'm saying is,
it seemed like we were trying to find a way to win.
But it was a 6-point game with the Eagles with one stop getting the ball back in the fourth quarter, having a chance to win the game.
Bro, and guess what?
Y'all definitely could have scored the game.
We had the clock basically at the top of the fourth quarter almost, like probably about 9-8 minutes left, and we ran
it was a 21-point lead.
Y'all definitely could have scored the game. There wasn't no question.
And we could have scored, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then. So just like last week, Brandon, how we could have made it 50-something points, we didn't do that.
But you're not going to score. You're not going to score.
Once you done the same
once
thing,
you got the game,
bro, Trey, tell
once
this
you got
man,
the game once you got the game in the box, why score?
I mean, but what you saying though, like, it was 6 points.
Trey, I would have ran
it could have been more than it.
Hey, Trey, on a Madden call, if you playing Madden, let's talk about it, right?
Yeah.
If you playing Madden, how much time was left on the clock? About 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 minutes left on the clock. You up what? What was the score? 28, what? 22?
28-22.
Okay, 28-22. They obviously converted on the second down. I mean, on a 2-point conversion. So if they got a 2-point conversion, all they got to do is get the ball back, get an extra point, and they won the game, right?
Right.
Okay. Would you tell your team just now? I understand the coaches probably looked at it and said, you know what, we got enough time to burn the rest of the game out. That's smart. That's very, very smart. I understand that. Would you run it in as a head coach, or would you just say, you know, we got enough time to run all 4 down, and let's just call it a game?
You're gonna take the knee because you're not gonna risk a fumble or you take the knee. You know, time-wise,
on Madden, I'm pushing that jump down their throat. If it's Madden, I'm going in there.
All right, so what about real life? Real life.
I ain't gonna lie, real life. I mean, how close y'all would. Like I said, I would just went on and kick the field goal. I know y'all ain't finna come back no 10 points.
But who's to say that field goal don't
9
get blocked?
points, whatever.
Who's to say that field goal don't get blocked?
I see that.
I thought they were gonna kick the field goal though, bro. For real, I thought they were gonna run it down and kick the field goal.
You can have a bad snap, a snap go over the head, a block. Like you just don't know.
I see your point on it. Now we back to real life. I mean, here, you can have a bad snap trying to run the ball, run the clock out.
That's why you take a knee.
He missed the technical, I see.
But I'm saying that's why the Bucs took 3 straight knees, because they're like, you know what? After this 2-minute warning, we know we can run the clock out. Tom Brady took 3 straight knees.
But who said that though? Like, but who made that comment? Like, oh, it was 6 points against the Eagles. Like, who? It could have been way more.
To be honest, like I said, we could have had 52 points last week, bro.
And the penalties, like I said, my God.
It was bad. It was more defensively, though.
I don't understand the penalties. And every week, Bruce Arians talks about, we're working on penalties. Bro, where y'all working on this at? Like, literally every week, the Bucs are the most penalized team. Like,
you know about you? You ain't never satisfied. You ain't even watched the game. You still talking trash.
For Jalen to only put up 114 passing.
I said nothing bad about
yards.
the defense today. I don't know what you're talking about. I said it was a good win, a short week.
You ain't had that bad to say because you ain't watched the game.
It was a short week. They went to Philly on the road, got a W, and they coming back with it. Hopefully, people get rest to play the Bears. So
So when did you tune out of the game?
Well, again, I was doing things that pay my bills.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Come on now.
They done turned the coach out, man.
Come on now.
He on that just like this.
Come on now.
He want the Super Bowl.
This tonight now. This tonight.
Yeah, I mean that's a good picture, but I don't. It's the Eagles. I don't know. Maybe I need some more background to this photo.
Okay. So you were confident. You were confident enough in y'all to say, "Oh man, I ain't even got to watch the rest of it."
No, we was gonna win. I said last week the Bucs gonna be the Eagles. My faith don't ever waver.
Bro, look at this.
Well, it's any given Sunday.
What was what was the moment? Can we, JB? Can you explain?
Obviously, I took it. First of all, I took this off the Buccaneers photos after the game, and
so that should be a caption.
As you can see, Devin White is the only person that's wetting this man up with his own water bottle. So it ain't nothing when a player decide to do that. It's just one water bottle.
Did Bruce Arians get a coaching monument or something?
Well, you see don't that person with that tie look kind of important to you? So he seemed like he kind of admin, and it seemed like he like, yeah, let's do it. Look, as long as the team is winning, I don't think nobody care, right? And I think Trey can speak for this because he's seen more winning seasons than the Bucs.
Oh yeah, it's rare we have a losing season.
He also
it got to be something definitely going wrong. We have a losing season.
He didn't see more disappointments. The Steelers like the Cowboys of the AFC.
How you feeling?
Stop.
Every year the Steelers have this.
I'm serious. I don't know.
Every year Steelers fans are we gonna be good. We gonna be back, and then
every year, boy, they got more championships than us.
The last time the Steelers won a championship was when?
2009.
2008.
Yeah, 08, 09, but
right in our home stadium, boy.
Again, I know Santonio Holmes called the interception in the back. I know. I
right by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
But again, it's what have you done for me lately?
I don't give a damn about that.
We had the most. We had the most high power.
That's why I said the Steelers.
And they screwed us out.
The Steelers are the Cowboys. Cowboys have all this hope and a great.
Are you serious?
Every year the Cowboys going to the playoffs ain't gonna win.
What?
Every year
they
get
boy, the Cowboys aren't the Steelers at all.
No, the Cowboys actually going to be good this year. But
your beloved hero, Mr. Quarterback, he remembers that season. 2000, we had the most high-powered offense.
I'm talking about now.
Beat the Patriots.
I'm talking about now. And
let's get it.
And the thing is, I'm talking about now. I'm talking about 2021. And the thing is, I root for the Steelers. I root for Mike Tomlin as a black. I want him to win. I want him to do good. And Chase is my wide receiver on my fantasy team. So I need Big Ben to give him the rock. I need him to.
Look, I don't even understand the Cowboys are even in the discussion. They haven't won a playoff game or been in the Super Bowl talk since 95.
Somebody on here is a Cowboys fan. I don't know. Who is this? This is ZZTV?
Like, your jersey should just be retired until y'all get another Super Bowl. What is a Cowboy?
Yeah, I don't know how they still America's team, quote unquote, but you know that.
Now, the Bucs have the GOAT. You have the GOAT. Like, on paper and in real life, he's the GOAT. Like, you have the GOAT at quarterback.
I agree.
There is no reason y'all shouldn't be in the Super Bowl.
Hey, let me ask you. Would you trade Ben Roethlisberger for Tom Brady?
Huh? if that's why I say Ben, I ain't gonna lie, that's my guy. But if he would take his body more seriously, like Brady,
blasphemy now, you about to speak blasphemy.
But I mean, he's falling apart.
Answer the question. Would you trade Ben Roethlisberger for Tom Brady?
Right now?
Yeah.
Roethlisberger is out of there. We could trade the whole O-line and Ben for Tom Brady right now.
Now, I will give the Steelers credit. When in the Steelers' heyday, some odd years ago, Big Ben definitely played.
Heyday was just 4 years ago.
Thank you.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, bro?
And look, and they screwed us in front of everybody.
Antonio Brown, the man that we're basically eating off the Steelers' child. Like they produce this man. Like he's from Florida, but come on now.
And AB is not AB without being in the Steelers. Come on now. Look, you one of them. See,
heyday. Let me ask you this: when was the last time you ever known the Steelers have a heyday since you've been alive?
That's my point. They have not been.
That's my point. You're not saying it. When have you ever known since you've been alive watching football, bro? Since you've been a little league football like me, when was the last time you ever heard that the Steelers would have a heyday?
That's my point. Is that the Steelers?
I'm walking out, bro.
The Steelers.
I'm walking out, bro.
Haven't been worse in a heyday means a period of being great. That's what I'm saying.
We just went 11-5 last season.
What are you talking about?
I said period of greatness, aka period of winning when it matters. Regular season means nothing. I'm talking about playoffs. I'm talking about winning championships.
What the Bucs did then?
The Bucs have done nothing since last season. We know this.
So what is all right. I'm gonna let you have it. Since the Bucs did nothing, what the Steelers did?
If we're talking about Super Bowl wins, they ain't done shit since 2009-10 season.
Nigga, are you crazy?
And for the Bucs, that was 2002, the last time we was relevant until last season.
What? Then what teams would you say have been relevant since we've been alive all the way through?
Consistently up until now, probably the Seahawks can get in that conversation.
The Seahawks?
Yes, up until now.
The Steelers been more of a factor than the Seahawks.
And we have the most AFC Championship appearances.
What are you talking about, bro?
You just talking.
No, I'm trying to give you something. I mean,
no, you said winning when it matters. We have the most AFC Championship appearances.
I would take the Seahawks over the Steelers, though, but
what?
And maybe that's because Russell Wilson is still playing
right now, or just in general.
I'm talking right now.
On what grounds?
All right, now I might have his back on that one. I think I might have his back on that one, dog. Hey man, y'all boys ain't. Hey, y'all, what's y'all record?
We 2-3. And we've been banged up since the season started.
Like and the Seahawks defense is not that good, and they still,
with Russell Wilson, you're going too far now.
I said Seahawks. Seahawks defense not that good.
If you're saying the defense ain't all that, it's because we're not healthy.
And I said Seahawks defense is not that good.
Oh.
But
but again, you're talking about 2 and 3. Like it's still very early.
Again, I root for the Steelers because I want Mike Tomlin to do good. Mike Tomlin ultimately represents the Buccaneer branch. He's a product of Tampa Bay, and I want him to succeed. He's the longest tenured coach.
You hear that? He ain't rooting for us. He rooting for the man.
Mike Tomlin, yeah. He's the longest tenured coach right now.
I'm not rooting for y'all. I'm not rooting for y'all. It just sounds like I am.
Y'all should thank us for molding the best wide receiver in the league.
I'm gonna say, I will thank the Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh fans have depth. Oh yes, somebody else picking Seattle with me too. It's okay. Pittsburgh has definitely molded
right now. Yes,
but Pittsburgh, I will give Pittsburgh this. Pittsburgh used to have the vaunted steel curtain. That environment used to hate playing in Pittsburgh. I will give the Steelers that. Like that was a place you did not want to play at.
But hold on, no, I'm not doing it to you. This man just said Saints Nation, and y'all skunked out against the Giants in overtime, right? Weren't they them?
Go Giants.
Was that not them?
Oh yeah, the Saints did lose to the.
They lose in overtime to the Giants.
That was them.
Oh yeah, y'all not even a nation anymore after that. But
I mean, you gotta understand, we almost lost to them boys 2 times straight in a year. I mean, 2 times straight, 2 years straight. So the Giants really, they're a good team, but on paper, on record, they look bad. But they really give every fight they got.
so hold on. So y'all really thinking Geno Smith finna come in there and take over Ben Roethlisberger?
No, I think what the Steelers are going to try to hope for
I
is
think he
probably
can do a
free
better
agent.
job than Cam Newton.
And that's a conversation in itself. Why Cam ain't got no job?
Because I think there's some underlying stuff with Cam. You know, being here in Charlotte, you know, the Panthers ran Cam Newton now, and it's kind of been this hush-hush thing, like why Cam left Charlotte. I think
He left or why they got rid of him?
Why they got rid of him. And I think Bill Belichick is kind of also that hush. I think there's more to Cam Newton that we don't, like the public don't know, because if you think about
it, how about you look at it and just realize they're trying to Allen Iverson him. They're trying to Allen Iverson him. They're trying to Carmelo Anthony him.
I think we get all the answers we need in the emails.
You know, John Gruden definitely made his.
Blaine Gabbert got a job in the NFL. Blaine Gabbert and all these third string and fourth string quarterbacks got a job, but Cam can't get one.
My Fitzpatrick is somebody's IR. This man still has a job.
Well, Fitzpatrick almost saved the Bucs season.
And you know,
almost saved the Bucs season, but
about it. Fitzpatrick is known not to be consistent and on anybody's level. And Cam Newton can't get a job.
What I will say about Cam in New England, Daniel Jones definitely played. Not Daniel Jones. What's his name?
Mac Jones.
My mind. Patriots quarterback.
Mac Jones.
Mac.
Is Mac?
Yeah, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
But anyways, the Patriots. He definitely has played better than Cam Newton. Now,
really?
Do I think that? Yes, to me. Now, do I think
he doing some stint in some parts? He do,
because if you look at how the Patriots. If you look at how the Patriots played last year with Cam versus now, do I think Cam should have been cut? No, but I don't know the conversation because maybe Cam was like, "I'm not going to be second string, cut me."
He didn't
we
say
don't
that.
know.
He didn't say that.
I'm saying we don't know what
he didn't say that.
You think he's going to say he said it?
I'm gonna take his word for it that he went on podcast with his daddy and said that I was just chilling and just doing my thing, and then all of a sudden, you know, people just took it some type of way because they looked at my image. I'm gonna take his word for it, brother. Black man, I'm gonna take his word. I'm not gonna take white media's word for it because it seemed like everybody seemed to take white media's word for everything. So I'm gonna take my brother's word for it, and you know, because guess what? Everybody loves to these are facts. These are facts. One thing what I'm about to say is these are facts. When it comes to prominent athletes like the Allen Iverson, the Kobe Bryant, the Cam Newton, any of them, you feel me, the Antonio Brown, or whatever the case may be, these people don't literally say anything up front until it's really time for it to be said. Now I'm gonna hold that thought. Cam Newton, he has really never said anything throughout the course of his career. And then especially with the Patriots, he might have said some things before, but with the Patriots, that man wasn't talking at all. All they saw was that man was doing dancing through practice. He had weight dreads. He was the big Negro. Let's look at the problem. Let's really look at the problem. Every black quarterback, they get a Heisman that goes into the league, that don't get the first team a championship. It always seems to be a problem with that guy progressing into the league any other way. So at the end of the day, why can't Cam? All I'm saying is this: right or wrong. What we can say is the media come up with a lot of BS. That's facts.
Cam is not good.
Let me finish. And the media also comes up with a lot of facts. But why? But what's wrong when a player comes up with their own narrative? When a player finally come up with their own narrative, forget that. Forget what your daddy said. You the problem. Why is it that? Why can't Why? And this is why Kyrie Irving. This I'm about to go somewhere.
The Patriots
I'm
never
about to
said
go
Cam
somewhere
was
with
the
this.
problem.
I'm about to go somewhere with this.
Please don't bring
This
up
is why
Kyrie dumbass.
I'm about to go somewhere with this, nigga.
Don't bring up Kyrie dumbness in this.
This
in
is
this
why
conversation.
Kyrie Irving, right or wrong, because Kyrie Irving's not right and he's not wrong. All he's saying is I'm protecting my body. Now, what makes him look bad is the fact that he's outnumbered by the number of jab. Let's not get into this. Stop it, bro. Let me finish it. Stop. I'm about to cut you. Bro, you keep doing that, we'll cut your camera off. You keep doing. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring you back, Beham. What I'm trying to say is, because I don't want you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you back. I'm just gonna cut your mic off. Yeah. All right. What I'm trying to say is this. What I'm trying to say.
You're ridiculous.
Wait, I thought I cut your mic off. Hold on. I'm cutting your mic.
It don't work.
What the hell? Wait.
No, it don't.
Wait.
He's about to cut your mic off.
Oh no, we're gonna get rid of you. Hold on. Hold on, Brandon. We're gonna bring you back. We're gonna bring you back. But what I'm saying is, Brandon, is that you about to make me forget what I'm saying is. You about to.
We were talking about Kyrie.
Where did he start from? Because now he don't mess me all up. Where do you start from? What's that in your hand? What's that in your hand?
We was talking about freaking Cam Newton, and you was talking
about
the media.
Hold on. The same thing with Kyrie Irving. All I'm saying is it becomes the problem when. Why is it always the problem when a player decides to take their own platform and speak for themselves? That's the only problem. That's the only problem that I have, because everybody can make up their own narrative on skipping Shannon, First Take, all these different shows for years and years and years. They can say whatever they want to say about these athletes, and now these athletes got their own voice to control their own narrative. And now when it sounds like some stuff that you don't like as a fan or as a consumer, then it's negative. Let me shake my head. But you've been buying all this stuff from the narrative that the dominant society has been putting out, and now that they finally got a chance to put something out, it's all of a sudden BS. Give me one time in life that you heard an athlete speak out amongst his own platform and you agreed on it.
Are you gonna let me talk?
I asked you a question, and I'm waiting on you to answer it.
No, because I need a complete
I asked you a
answer.
question
Like,
at the end.
I want to go through the whole thing.
I asked you a question at the end. I'm waiting on you to answer it.
I literally
Give
a couple
me a
seconds.
time
I can't think of someone off the top of my
control
head.
his own platform, his own narrative, and you 100% agree on it without shaking your head.
LeBron.
With
now,
what?
Now, can I talk, please?
And what platform?
Because
and I said his own platform. So when LeBron ever used his own live, his own Twitter, like please tell me
he's
that you
tweeted
agree
on,
on,
especially during the protest.
On.
Especially doing protests and George Floyd, LeBron used to tweet out all the time about how we need
George
to make
Floyd. Okay.
But
so proven case by dominant society. What about the other one? What about the other one that didn't have to go through the court of dominant society that was proving what it was or what everybody was saying? All the other cats, they just crazy, right?
Can I say something? I want to answer some of these viewers' comments that have us joining.
Kyrie can't have a choice.
Their comments are part of what I want to answer. Can I talk? Let's take like 30 seconds. So the thing with Kyrie and the thing with Kyrie is if Kyrie's going to take a stance, be smart about it. He's blaming people that not even to blame. He's blaming the NBA. The NBA has nothing to do with the state of New York. The state of New York has put. That's right. But hold on. But so when Kyrie says, "Oh, the NBA is forcing me," the NBA is not doing anything. The state that you are playing and a resident of has put this mandate in. It's how life is. That's how it is. So if he's going to take the stance, be correct with the information that you take a stance on. That's Kyrie. The Cam part. The Cam part is. I see what you're saying about Cam, and I do think some parts of him does not get the benefit of that the other quarterbacks may get. We know that. But what I also think is Cam does, to me, hasn't shown on the field that he could be this leading quarterback. Like I thought going to New England for him with a Bill Belichick was going to be the place he needed to be at. Last year,
I
but I thought Bill Belichick.
That system don't work for Cam.
So it didn't work because he ain't on the team no more. So I think Cam, because he's been boxed into this certain style of quarterback, that's why teams are not necessarily looking at him. Because if you also think of the league is also shifting. So Cam has been boxed into this quarterback, that accuracy and all this stuff you hear about him. That brings me to my next point. The only black quarterback that I will side with and say getting a chance is what my dog Keep Quiet Casino said, Kaepernick. Now we want to talk about blackball. He was definitely blackballed and still continue to be blackballed. So that's the only quarterback that I can say, yes, that's being blackballed is definitely Colin Kaepernick. And then he brought up how you feel about Jameis. Jameis, I think by grace, was playing behind Drew Brees. If you ever left a team, you would want to go to New Orleans where you had a Hall of Fame quarterback to learn from. And that's why I think Jameis is going to do well until he plays the Bucs, do well in New Orleans. He got into a Sean Payton system where he learned for a year from a Hall of Fame quarterback. And we all know Jameis has talent. He's proven that on the field. And that's why the Saints are playing better than what everybody expected them to be this year because of Jameis. I think he has played well enough. He has turnovers, yes, but it's not like the turnovers that he had in his last season as a Buccaneer. So I think Jameis is in the perfect place for his career. I don't think Jameis could have thought of a better team to be playing for than the Saints. I think the Saints worked out very well for him.
But let's throw this out there, though. How many black Super Bowl quarterbacks have we had?
Yeah, I mean, but we know the NFL. We know football has always had a problem with black quarterbacks. Black quarterbacks at first, back in your Warren Moon, Steve McNair days, it was like, they weren't smart enough. But
people like Cam Newton.
No, but what I'm saying is that Cam, when he hits the field, hasn't shown anything. At least with Kaepernick, you can say this man took his team to the NFC Championship game and was consistently playing until he decided to take a knee. The last time we've seen Cam,
Fitzpatrick.
But we know speaking of a person like Fitzpatrick, we know he's a journey. Hold on, we know he's a journeyman and is okay with accepting the role of being a second or third string. That's what you can't like. So Cam Newton wants to be a starter.
Of course,
Fitzpatrick is okay with being third string. He was third string on the Bucs roster. Moved us second, people got hurt, and he took the Bucs as Fitz magic and had the Bucs fans excited for a couple weeks. So that's what you can't compare that with a quarterback who's okay with riding the bench and Cam Newton who still wants to be a starter. So
Cam ain't no second string quarterback.
But that's what I'm saying is that so when you look at
that's
teams,
why he ain't got no place in the league, to be honest.
Exactly.
Because he's not.
It sucks.
I understand what Brandon's saying. We feel the same way, Trey. But we know how we know how Cam is at the end of the day. Is at the end of the day. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real, Trey. I'm gonna ask you an honest God answer. All right, answer this for me. All right, for real. If you had a choice of all the rookies out there, all the veterans out there, best talent to worst, and you only had 3 quarterbacks to pick.
That's the perfect analogy that Chris Cutthroat just
said. To make Cam Newton your first string quarterback.
For the Steelers, or we just saying like any team?
No, for the Steelers.
So are we talking like? Are we talking like as in like healthy, like no scenarios, or just?
Bro, come on, dog. Would you really make Cam Newton your first string priority primary quarterback? Seriously, to control your whole franchise from the beginning to the end, win, lose, the draw. Are you banking everything? Or are you willing to sacrifice your family, your job, your check? You know what I'm saying? Everything after that. But are you willing to sacrifice that for Cam Newton?
As my QB1.
As your QB1, and you can't swap him out.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking a chance with Cam.
Bro,
like
look at these people, bro. Look at these people. Look what they saying.
They capping for. No one's saying if we talk
Chris,
about for the Steelers, for
Chris has a perfect analogy.
Now for the Steelers,
JB,
you feel like they would take Jameis Winston if he was available right now, and they'll make him QB number 1. If anything,
I would take Jameis 20 times over.
I would just say, but remember though, we went and picked Vic back up. They won that season when Ben was hurt. So you talking about if we could go and get Vic, you telling me Cam couldn't get the job done?
Yeah, but that was a little different though. I think that Vic had a little bit more excitement than Cam did. You know. No, let's talk about it, bro. Every time when Vic was anybody's backup quarterback with the Eagles or with the Steelers, people want to see that man play because Michael Vick was just on a team. Period.
But once you take away his running ability, though,
Chris has the perfect analogy. Cam is the Carmelo of the NFL, and that is so true.
I'm definitely, and that's fact what old boy saying. I would definitely pick Jameis over Cam Newton all day.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Hold on, but as y'all can see, obviously the Buccaneers system wasn't gonna work for James. You see now he in a different system.
And Brandon, let's talk about it now.
Everybody's system don't work.
I've been telling Brandon for a long time.
Hold on. No,
I've been telling Brandon for a long time. We got a good fight tonight. We got a good one tonight.
But the system.
I've been telling you this for a long time. I said that the reason why Jameis didn't thrive with the Bucs, number one, yes, he did have to look himself in the mirror. He had to look himself in the mirror and realize, like, dang, this ain't working, bro. I'm doing some bullshit, them bull jobs right now, right? You know, but also too, what Jameis had to understand is that, look, this ain't my fault too, because we have Vernon Hargrave, our secondary been trash. Let's talk about it, bro. It's only been trash until we won the Super Bowl. All right, let's talk about it, bro. It's been trash forever.
I want to go to Trey talking about the system. I want to talk.
You know the Buccaneers defense. You got me right. I'm trying not to cut. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers secondary that been trash forever for about 7+
Rocco,
years.
thank you. Because I'm trying to get to this point, but it wasn't the system. Jameis
Jameis had to play catch up. The same way how we get targeted all the time on pass defense. And we shut down the run. That's the same thing that Jameis had to deal with.
Can I finish?
I'm gonna shut your mic off. That's what I'm finna do. I'm gonna shut it off because you're not.
You can talk and I can't.
Right now. You can talk and I can't. Right now, and you know better. You know better, bro. You know Jameis had to play catch up, bro. Jameis had to play catch up for all the bull job that the defense had to give him. The defense wasn't giving Jameis nothing to work with. The defense ain't never hold no team to no 14 point, no 17 point. No 20 point. It was always some bull job. And then you talking about Jameis Winston, he had to go for broke every time and throw the ball up and make Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and the rest of them boys look good. To the point that our quarterback, Tom Brady, had to sit back and say, you know what? He even said it for himself. Why people ask me why did I go to Tampa? I said it was a no-brainer. Now, why would it be a no-brainer? Because of what Jameis set up. Not because of what the team set up. Jameis set up, bro. So it's highly offensive for you to talk about. You the main one who said you took Jameis Winston jersey to the goodwill. You took his jersey to the goodwill, bro.
Can I talk? Please?
You ain't no.
You took his jersey to the goodwill.
You're done. Turn his mic off.
He took his jersey to the goodwill, bro.
Can I talk?
You turn your mic off, dog.
Can I talk?
He took his jersey, Trey. He took his jersey to the goodwill.
I did not take it to the goodwill.
Yes, you did.
I did.
What? You ain't
I got rid of it, but I did not take it to the
goodwill. Bro, what? Bro,
how are you pro-black and you got rid of that black man's jersey?
Can I talk, please?
Bro,
thank you. Are you done or are you finished? Please. Are you done or are you finished? Can I talk?
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you playing with me right now? My neighbor's gonna be knocking on my door. I wouldn't even be surprised if police knock on my door.
So Trey was talking about the system as
bro, no. Go back to what I was saying, bro. Go back to what I was saying, bro.
Can you shut
What?
Can I talk, please? You when we talk about the system, we were talking about the Bucs offense. Jameis put up MVP numbers, as my dog Keep Quiet Casino mentioned. Jameis went to the Pro Bowl with the Bucs. He threw over 5,000 yards with the Bucs. The only problem was his turnover. So it wasn't the system, it was the turnovers. And so, because when you think about it, Jameis went through 2 head coaches.
He wouldn't have
Bruce
the ball so
Arians-
much if the defense wasn't effing up.
Bruce
No, I
Arians.
said the system has to work on all cylinders.
So Bruce Arians came in because Bruce Arians saw Jameis's numbers. If you go back when Bruce Arians was hired as the Bucs head coach, Bruce Arians came here specifically for Jameis Winston. So obviously there was talent that Bruce Arians, who had just coached in freaking Arizona with Carson Palmer and what's his name? When Bruce Arians first got there, I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, so Bruce Arians saw the talent. So Jameis had 5 years in Tampa. So I don't want to say it was Jameis had his opportunities.
You don't think Tom ate off his chemistry?
Of course, the talent was there, but we talked about this when the Bucs won the Super Bowl last year. Yeah, this offense was there, but Tom Brady also brought Gronkowski, also brought AB, also brought Leonard Fournette. So there were other key players that came to Tampa just because Tom Brady was there. So that's just how it goes. You want to play for the GOAT. So why wouldn't you? Just like in the NBA, the Lakers effect, LeBron effect. Everywhere LeBron goes, people want to play with him. It's the same thing with Tom Brady, because especially when you look at the Bucs on paper, you know they have a chance of winning a Super Bowl. So why not go, especially?
So everybody should play for John Gruden because he looked good on paper.
So
John,
hold on.
no,
So do
don't
so
look good
to
on
your
paper. Go
point
ahead.
then, so do you think you could take a James Winston and put him over there with Bill Belichick now?
Now, because Jameis, no, so before Jameis going to New Orleans, no.
No,
but
it
Jameis
won't
now,
work.
but Jameis now being in a Sean Payton system, I think that
That's the best system.
Jameis has learned and Jameis has humbled himself. If you listen to him talk now in New Orleans, thank you, really. But Jameis, I think, has humbled himself. Yeah, he was a turnover machine, and JBT had laugh.
But look, I'm Athlete just did an episode the other day with the boy Peppers. I think what his name?
New Orleans?
No. The boy Peppers. He retired now, I think, but he was
Julius Peppers.
Is that him?
He played in Carolina Panthers defense.
Nah, let me see. I don't want to say the wrong name, but he was just real lockdown. Like I think he was he a DB or was he?
Are you talking about Jabril? Was a
Jabril?
Yeah.
But he was talking about how playing for the Patriots is just not. It's not a happy place. So I just feel like
Darrell Reeves said that too.
So I just feel like on top of that.
Yeah, why do you think Tom Brady buck wild in Tampa now?
Yeah, granted. I'm just saying on top of that, then on top of like Spoke said, like, big nigga, dreads, just the face of the black man. Just put it like that. And you talking about already to us over there with a system like that. Brady was over there for what, 20 years? What?
Some odd, yeah.
20 some odd years?
6 Super Bowls and still won the dip.
And come on, we all know Brady is the face of the NFL. Like nobody's gonna deny that. They pushing the golden boy. So it just, if you're not QB1, what place would Cam have over there? With just being who he is.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it comes down if you want to check or if you really think you QB1. And now Cam chose he thinks he's QB1, so that's why he ain't getting a check.
So I'm saying, so you don't think Cam is a QB1?
Right.
No, so
that's real.
I think, again, because I've only seen the revert the Cam in New England. From what I've seen in New England, could Cam be a QB1 at some team? Yes, because I think he's better than half these quarterbacks in the NFL. Now, do I think
I don't.
Cam Newton is strong enough to lead a team as a starter? No, off of what I saw in New England.
But New England is a whole. That's a whole different ball game.
But that's the only thing I can look at. And then his end of Carolina wasn't that good either here in Charlotte. His end of his career in Carolina wasn't good either. So it's like we only have the end of Cam and with the Panthers and New England to look at.
Dog, Jameis had 110 turnovers in 5 years.
Damn.
Are you serious?
I forgot it was that bad.
Well, is that real? Is that real?
If you add the fumbles in there too, if you add the fumbles, remember Jameis used to fumble as soon as somebody touched him.
He had 110 turnovers.
Yeah, there was no way he was leading y'all in no Super Bowl. I mean, it's just
wow. That is a lot, dog.
That's just the bottom line. I'm sorry,
bro.
And
it is true what B-Ham said. Jameis had a lot of fumbles for real. That stuff that I'm talking about getting swatted out of your hands. I mean, this man was just God.
And he was so silly too. Like he didn't take the game serious sometime at all.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But now,
come on now. When you taking your fingers and
no.
But you need someone like that though. You need
somebody like that on your team, bro.
He couldn't come to Pittsburgh.
You don't want that on your bro. You don't want me on your squad.
Wait, you talk about you can't do that. You got Juju TikTok King.
The only difference is
hold on, that folks been dancing in the NFL. Come on now.
The only difference is Jameis didn't get them W's when he was doing all this. He wasn't getting them W's at them time. That's the only difference. If we were getting them, it would be completely different. But we were losing.
And that's why I said you got folks that's dancing, winning or losing. Now we ain't gonna compare dancing to 110 turnovers.
No, I mean, I think though. Jameis is where he's at. I think the Bucs, would do it all over with Tom Brady here. As someone mentioned, Tom Brady was definitely the puzzle because Tom Brady came into Tampa and changed the culture of the locker room. Bucs. If back when me and JB starting out, watching, the Bucs used to lose close games. But when you have someone who's won 6 Super Bowls in your locker room or in that sideline that's going to cuss you out, you learn from them. And that's why the whole Richard Sherman debate, I don't necessarily care if Richard Sherman don't play. Yeah, the Bucs need him, but they also need more of that experience and that teaching in the locker room more than anything. And that's what Tom Brady did for this
you are
Bucs
the
team.
most winningest quarterback of the NFL of its own record.
So who
in their right mind wouldn't listen to you?
Yeah. So
y'all good for the next couple years.
I wouldn't say couple. I don't think Tom gonna take these beatings much longer.
No, we ain't talking about no damn Marshawn.
No, I think Tom got a good Super Bowl. He said he ain't playing to 50, but he 45, so that's at least 2-3 more years.
Hey, how many more years you think Tom finna play? You say 2-3 more years?
I
give him 2 or 3. If y'all win another Super Bowl, I give him 2 or 3.
But you know what's so funny? Everybody keeps saying they keep on adding 2-3 to his stuff though. You notice that? The past 6 years, they've been saying 2-3.
When I say 2, I say this season and next season. I think next season could possibly be his last.
No.
If y'all win another Super Bowl, I'm giving them 2 on top of this one.
As long as Tom Brady is winning, he gonna keep on showing back up.
Because why wouldn't you? I mean, it's just that easy for him now. And of course, the NFL got something to do with it. I mean, they gonna keep pushing Golden, boy.
And you think Tom Brady want a little guy breaking his records?
Ain't nobody gonna break them records. It's gonna take
no. Somebody can break them records.
It's gonna be a minute.
I understand we might be dead, but guess what? Somebody gonna do it.
Nah.
Somebody gonna do it.
If Dak played 20 years, Dak breaking it.
Oh no!
If Dak can get in the system, if he can keep getting his system and keep getting weapons, Dak can break that. Dak himself can break that. Just like how they put Brady, just like Brady got the power to, I need a B. I need
the same thing about Mahomes.
No. Mahomes not gonna reach the level of being able to call and put that, you know what I'm saying, like Brady just did. I need y'all down here with me. Say no more. It's done. if Dak can keep getting his systems like that, I think he probably be the best candidate. Mahomes you see how he playing.
He earned a lot of people respect this year off that injury. You know what I'm saying? Off that injury and doing his things. He's earned a lot of people respect. I think he's earned everybody's respect. If you say you ain't got no respect for Dak Prescott this year, I would like to know what drugs you smoking.
And Mahomes is not playing top tier football.
No, he's playing good. That defense is just.
I'm about to say, no, he is. Statistically, Mahomes is playing well.
No,
but yeah,
that defense just trash.
Their defense is going through something. I don't know what.
It ain't that bad. He got like
yes, but Mahomes.
Okay, he shouldn't have him. But bro, he playing good. That defense is trash.
But you see, like I just told B though, like I said, the system has to work on all cylinders. If you got a fucked up defense, you're not winning too many good games. Unless, again, like I said, remember in 16, 17, like I said, our offense was just so overpowered.
But I think they know
it didn't matter what our defense was.
But they know who to get rid of. They know who to get rid of. I think the Packers took too long to get rid of Brett Favre.
Yeah.
I know I'm going somewhere with this, but hey, I felt like, hey man, the man won your championship in '96. Come on, bro. The man ain't leave to what, 2006, 2007?
And then went to the Vikings and took them for what? Didn't he take them to the conference?
And he did that. He took them to the conference. He did. But guess what though? It was a man soaking all along in the cut named Aaron Rodgers. So when take what Brett did with them Vikings and took the folks all the way to the conference, is that the system or is that the man? I mean, I know it's both, but I'm just saying. I mean, I'll be real. That was both in his case.
Okay.
I mean, the greats.
Aaron Rodgers immediately came over and took over and got better. Yeah. He did way better with the Packers than I felt like Brett Favre got extremely lucky. I felt like he got extremely lucky playing with the Vikings. I don't know just how good they were. I knew they were good, but nobody saw them coming that year. Let's be real. Nobody saw them coming. Nobody saw them coming with Brett Favre. Nobody saw it coming. And I mean,
you got to think of how Tom Brady got his start.
But bro,
the Patriots weren't terrible. Drew Bledsoe was playing good.
But it was totally different though. They ain't have no threat like no Mike Aaron, no Chris Godwin, no Leonard, Devin White, Vita Vea was still there at the time. Like we had them players set up. When Brett Favre walked in, bro, like nobody saw them dudes coming at all. That's why he went to the Vikings. Nobody saw him coming. When he was with the Packers, they were like, all right, okay. But as soon as he left, they got better. As soon as they left. And let's talk about it. There are years, and I proved it to you, Brandon, and we can look this up. There are years of quarterbacks, they got just as many interceptions and touchdowns as Jameis Winston. But it seemed like Jameis Winston seemed to have only gotten the bad rep for 30 for 30.
Because that was a record.
Brett Favre done that too.
Brett, no quarterback has ever thrown 30 and 30 in a season. That Jameis said
okay. So I might throw 35 and might get 30 interceptions. But because I was 30 and 30, like the TV show.
He threw 33 interceptions. That was a record.
Get out of here, bro. Brett Favre wasn't no better than Jameis on some season.
They're going to embarrass the black man.
You would give me Brett Favre 20 times before Jameis. Brett Favre, I mean, we know, I guess, because we know how Brett Favre ended. He's Hall of Fame quarterback.
All right, whatever, bro. All right, I got you.
But anyways, yeah, I'm good. Bucs won.
Nah, you ain't good.
I am. I'm watching the game again. The game is back on NFL Network.
I don't care what you see.
It's replaying.
But I mean, to even piggyback off because you got certain quarterbacks, they are kind of put back into a successful system. And it's just like, at that point, it is up to you. Like, you either going to be good or you just going to be trash. So, I guess back to the original question. As far as like us, like we run a lot of gun. You know what I'm saying? So, I would be comfortable putting a Cam Newton in our system. Especially, like I said, if you can be mobile in our system, like I said, hell, you look at Bell that year. led the league.
Bruh,
What
the
in
most
receiving
interceptions
as
Brett
a
Favre
running
ever
back?
threw. Bruh, the most interceptions Brett Favre ever thrown was 29 doggone interceptions, bro. And guess how many touchdowns he had that year? 20.
25.
20. So why is he in the Hall of Fame?
What year was that? What
I don't
year
give
was
a
that?
damn what I don't give a damn what year it was.
Yeah, Brett Favre. It don't matter what year it was.
He did.
No, I'm saying, was that in Brett Favre's first season, second season, third season?
After he won the Super Bowl.
This was Jameis' 5th season with the same team.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It don't matter with Brett Favre though, and especially if it was after he won the Super Bowl. That's terrible.
Give me the year. What year was it?
All right, I'll give it to you. Give you the year. 2005, bro.
And thank you, really. Jameis can't touch. Man,
you
got to stop.
2010. He played another 5 more years.
You
got to stop comparing Brett Favre to Jameis.
Are you
20? No. We're comparing the interception.
But at time, no, you need to look at the season 5 of Brett Favre compared to Jameis season 5. Again, Jameis was that was his 5th year on the same team when he threw those 30. You can't stop making excuses for it. He threw 30 He's threw 30 interceptions. Set a record. So it is what it is. But again, Jameis.
The point. Spoke is just saying, why didn't Brett Favre get clowned the same way?
Well, he probably did. I wasn't a little kid.
No,
he didn't.
I guarantee you he did.
He probably did, because I remember some of the conversations. People used to talk about how Brett Favre would throw interceptions and come right back.
Bro, you tripping, bro.
You tripping. Anyways,
worse than James. The man didn't even have 5,000 yards. The man had
his numbers were not worse. Anyways,
the man had 3,800 yards, 3,800 yards, 20.
Scrolling down, Chris.
You're not even listening. You're not even listening because you don't want to listen. But it's the same black man jersey who you sold to Goodwill.
Chris, I think the Bills is the one from the AFC. The NFC is hard.
Brett Favre never had a 5,000 yard season in his life.
Why did you get it man jersey away?
Because he doesn't play for the Bucs anymore.
Brett Favre never had a 5,000 yard season. The only
old Buck jersey I still have is Mike Allstott.
Yeah, the man never had a 5,000 yard season in his life.
So you don't appreciate what he did for y'all as a Bucs.
I do. I was a James.
So why would you get a jersey away?
Because he doesn't play for the team anymore.
So do you think I'm gonna ever get my Antonio Brown jersey away?
I mean, but he's a Steeler legend.
Jameis is not a Buccaneer legend. Calling Antonio Brown stupid, but now everybody's saying, "Oh, Antonio Brown was the owner of something." Because look at John Gruden and look at the ownership of the Raiders now. This same man that said Antonio Brown was stupid. Now Antonio Brown not stupid no more because he got a ring. Now he's not stupid no more because what John Gruden did. And
then folks lying because Antonio Brown never came out and said nothing about John Gruden.
Who said? How did Antonio Brown get put in John Gruden conversation?
You sound crazy.
No. It's just.
But I'm saying.
Okay, you saying Antonio Brown?
You the main one that said Antonio Brown passed up $50 million. He crazy. He's stupid. But guess what happened to the organization?
When did I say that? What are you talking about?
Why did you give your jersey away? No, I
said because Jameis does not play for the Bucs anymore. So why?
But that don't change what he did for the team.
But he's not a legend like a Derrick Brooks or Rondé or Mike or Warwick Dunn or Mike Allstott.
Man, you a sellout, dog.
Nah, I mean, I still have a Mike Allstott jersey. I had a Josh Freeman jersey, gave it away too.
Rookie of the year, though, bro. Rookie of the year, dog.
Continuing this conversation at 2:00 in the morning. Anyways, my dog asked about the Super Bowl. The only team I can say so far that looks good enough to be in the Super Bowl is on the AFC side, and that's the Bills.
What? How?
I mean, they just beat handily the Ravens.
That's what I'm saying. For you to say that, what was their excuse for? They couldn't barely do nothing with us.
I mean, a lot of people thought the Chiefs was going to be back in the conversation, but they ain't really living up to the hype this year. But
you talking about the Chiefs?
So I would say the Bills the Bills or the Ravens. I still like Lamar. I just like seeing him win.
You're not answering my question.
You talking about the Steelers?
What is so good about them? But why they can do it with us?
What you mean? Oh yeah, the Chargers also good. Justin Herbert is playing great. So the Chargers also in that conversation. I think you have the Chargers, Ravens, and Bills in the AFC. That's your top three.
B, you have yet to answer my question.
What was
if the Bills are such a threat, where was their energy the first game? Now, mind you, they was at home now.
I mean, but
do you know the noise level in the Bills stadium?
In all fairness, the Bucs beat the Cowboys in week 1, and the Cowboys look like a completely different team. The Cowboys look good. So in the defense, it's just week. It's week 1. The Bucs last year lost to the Saints week 1 last year.
B, you're not answering my question. You have yet to answer my question.
Y'all beat them, correct? Yes, but again, regular season wins don't add up to the playoffs. The Saints beat the Bucs twice in the regular season last season.
Okay, so what's up with the Bills then in their playoff games?
They were disappointed last year too, but I think again because they had a young quarterback last year, I think that experience will help them this year. Stephon Diggs, the receiver. But the Chargers are also playing good too. And again, Lamar's Lamar. The problem with Lamar though and the Ravens is they also get to the playoffs and wet the bed.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this then. So why are you counting us out?
Because
it ain't like we just getting whooped on.
I need to see how the Steelers handle that. Y'all top receiver being out for the season. Or unless Chase Claypool's gonna be the
I'm gonna say
guy.
Juju is not our top receiver.
I mean, he used to be.
Check
Chase,
stats.
Yeah, I mean, he used to be, but Chase has kind of, and I just still don't. Big Ben ain't selling me, so I mean, maybe I need to start watching the Steelers more closely.
Oh, so you ain't even really been watching this. You just going off whatever.
I see the highlights.
Hey, Spoke, where you find this guy, man?
Nah, he been around.
Ain't no point of watching it. Ain't no point of watching the Steelers for what?
What do you mean? We are the most successful franchise in the AFC. What are you talking about?
I like what have you done for me lately, franchises.
They cheated us in 17, B. What you want me to say?
The Bucs got cheated. What year was that? 09, when they made a rule for us, so they made your rule.
They made a rule for us. Remember, the Jesse James was a touchdown. The touchdown that screwed us? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we got screwed in the NFC Championship game against the Rams. So
I got something for you, Trey. They made my brain up your spirit.
Grave diggers.
Who sings this?
Tampa Bay. Stand up.
Hey.
Grave diggers. Tampa Bay, we off the chain. We ain't worried about a thing. We looking for another ring. We some grave diggers. Top boys, he a beast. 3-4-4-3. Either way he bringing heat, cause he a grave digger. Hey. Yo, 24, yeah, he a grave digger.
Now you know I got one for you.
25 is a grave digger. We wear our heart up on our sleeve. We don't even keep score. We just run it up and leave. We going back to back. You heard what I said. We sending JPP that 90 piece straight up off the edge.
You know I got one for you now, Spoke.
Is the only QB in history throw 5,000 yard season, yeah. And Jameis can be that next one, but I guess he ain't gonna do it with the same because they don't trust him that much.
Now, since B always talking about, games that matter, if we talking about games that matter,
I mean,
I ain't gonna showboat though.
We all know,
saying,
and
BC games that matter.
We all know the Steelers franchise has its history because it's been around. From Franco to, we know the Steelers franchise.
They're like the Celtics and the Lakers. They're like the Celtics of the fucking of the NBA, bro. I mean, of the NFL.
We know this.
That's all I'm saying. We always gonna be top of the conversation.
The Steelers, the Cowboys, they've been around, so it's.
Yeah, them Cowboys, them Cowgirls ain't did nothing for a very long time.
I'm sorry. Any Cowboy, bro, y'all have to win another.
They still ain't did nothing since Troy Aikman.
Y'all got to win the Super Bowl in this era before I tell you.
I mean, they got close with Tony Romo, but that was.
Yeah, that don't count.
They just couldn't get over the hump. And they had multiple chances. Then they cheated Dez. He caught it. They say he didn't catch it.
But yeah,
Yeah, y'all. Let's go ahead and get off this thing, though, man. Hey, man.
That's good, Trey. You should join us more often.
I'm here. That's spoke. No, I'm here.
Hey, no. He there. He there, bro. You feel me? Like, you know, my boy there. Hey. So, yeah. So, all right, y'all. This your boy, JB, a.k.a. Spoken. This Bucs World. We got my dog.
What up? What up? It's B-Ham. Let's go.
Hey, we got my dog. Who else? Who else we got here?
Trey Flocka, man. Ben spoke game.
Hey, we got Trey
spoke
Flocka
game.
in
We
the
spoke
building, y'all.
game. We spoke game.
Hey, so check it out, y'all. Hey. All right, y'all. So we about to go ahead and roll out, y'all. This is probably one of the most hectic sessions we don't never had on any type of Bucs, anything. You know, Brandon, you know, me and him ain't never, and we ain't used to including people, and it end up being something else. But obviously we know we catching traction. The jump will be on Facebook, it'll be on Twitter, it'll be on Bucs World YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure to get the most views on my Facebook. I'm pretty sure it will. So hey, anybody else got anything else to say besides them sorry ass Steelers?
I was gonna say, now, can we come back and do this for the Steelers after the aftermath? Can we come back and do this for the Steelers game? Or is this just a Bucs thing?
Oh yeah, you see the logo at the top, or
Okay, so there's expansion. You know what I'm saying? We make this team thing. That's all I'm asking.
yeah,
Because I mean, we got a Sunday night game. Everybody gonna be tuned in. Ain't like
All right, check it out. The only time I really report other team is unless they're playing us.
Now I have it. Hold on.
Well, no, seriously. Look at my channel.
Get off live first, and I have an idea.
Huh?
Ooh.
Can we end the show?
I mean, bro.
How we gonna talk if we end it?
No,
exactly.
you can stop. You can stop it from being live.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
all right, y'all. We off right now, y'all. Hold on. Hey, y'all don't hang up. We off, y'all.